Morning everybody, how are you all? Great video this morning. Probably take me a while to get there, what I'm telling you, but it's like, well, stick around, grab a drink, slice toast, something if you're watching it early on. Well, whenever you're watching it, just do whatever you need to do. But Saturday, obviously, it was Natalie's birthday, you're aware, because I took that old Zephyr out. That, by the way, is just starting better every morning. She's getting, everything's getting fueled up and all that, so it put sound now. See, well, it always was sound, but it's just getting better because of you, like they all do. But anyhow, so Saturday was Nat's birthday, so we're going out something to eat. So we're going up Sheffield, this place to go to, and also Tim's mum and dad were going, and that's my son-in-law, and they were going, and they must go to this place regularly. Now I don't know, but I had no idea where it was. It was up near Bramall Lane. So we goes up and road was shut. And I thought, brilliant, fantastic. I mean, I had a day here, I had a panel to paint. It were in pearlescent. And it were about, it's going on a car this morning. It's not doing me, I've just put paint on. And it were about as soulful as, I don't know, as painting a kettle or something. It were just, it's a flat, perfect, I could show you. Perfect flat job, everything, but it's just like, it just didn't mean no. The shape were like a piece of paper rather than a panel, you know. But that's another story, I suppose. But that's it. This leads on to probably where I'm going. So anyhow, so I get home and I scrub up. What is it? Grabs a t-shirt, and I gets a t-shirt that I know Natalie's bought me, and I'm like, I ended up getting a few t-shirts out, as a matter of fact. So I'm looking through what she bought me because you know what lasses are like. They buy stuff for the father, and they've all got like sayings on front and all that. So I took the t-shirt on, so she'll be a bit smiley. I've got this t-shirt on, I know she's bought me. And we goes up, and road shut. You couldn't get in. So I wanted to go to Bramall Lane, I wanted to go across and in. It's just didn't fit. I think, oh man. So don't matter, comes round down, back down the island, back up again. Goes to the next island, goes for a right, sure. Anyhow, comes back down. Finished up, I got it. But stress levels were they were off scale. They were off scale. You know, I thought, Jesus, you know, I've come up here this and blah blah, and I'm like saying to her and a half, like, why couldn't we just have gone? Well, anyhow, she said, well, we're here now. But I got it, and then I'm thinking, marvelous. So we're like, what is it? And as we're going in, it's like got all this like icon and this. Like, I'm trying to think, where can I go? And I can't. Shall I go right to the top, come down Sheffield? But I got all bus lanes, all that. Phone ringing. So my phone's ringing, so I looked at the phone. And Terry Nail, a mate of mine. Terry's 90, Terry. He's 90 today. Today, he's 90. I mean, Dawn's got him a bit of summer. Because he used to be a watchman in Yard, did Terry. Brilliant guy. He used to have an haulage company years ago. He used to have an old Atkinson here. Probably some of you might have seen it on some of my old, very early videos. He used to have an Atkinson here. And a big gardener in it. Anyhow, I says to her, she says, oh, I'll leave it. I said, all right. So anyhow, he left me a message. So when all's done, and we go first to restaurant. So we gets there, and it's like, so he left me a message. So I'm reading message, and we're waiting for it to come. And he's just saying, oh, blah blah blah, and he's telling me tale, Terry, and I'm just letting you know, Dennis has died, and Dennis is 90. Now Dennis. Or a father, a mate of mine, Russ, and Russ got killed in a motorbike accident. I mean, these things happen, you know. I mean, it's not like another sad video. It's just a fact of life. It's just that's what happens. I know. It's not. Sometimes it's bad timing, knocks your siders and stuff, but that's what happened. I mean, like I said, Russ, we were big mates at school. When I had a yellow rally chopper, he had a red one. And we used to wheelies at top of a large car park, which I probably took you up in. I think it's Silver's effort. Got you around that and explained we used to do it. And but anyhow, Dennis has died last Wednesday, and then so I've sent him a text. I said, look, Terry, I'm out, blah 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 blah. I'll phone you morning, mate. So anyhow, so it gets to the morning. I mean, I've come in here for that, so I thought, I'll give him a ring. He's up early. So I phoned him up, and anyhow, he answered his phone after a bit. It was a bit long for him. I thought, and anyhow. Well, I'm just getting it out. He says, I'll give. He says, can you ring me back? I said, that's what they sent out. Right. He said, only I've been to the Transport Museum. So he goes to the Transport Museum once a month. It's like his thing art. And So it's at Parkgate. It's worth going. It's worth going. They have lots of buses in there. Really, really smart. They have loads of buses. You know, kids can clamber out. I think they used to run out of buses. I don't know if they still do, but there's loads of cars here, memorabilia. Also, it sells various bits and pieces. Not an expensive admin. And I think they're not having best of times. You're not having best of times. So probably if you go, it'd probably help out. You know, they've got big old overhead in this big museum they've set up. Got to pay the rent, haven't they? And stuff. And so said he'd been in. So anyhow, so I phoned him back. And then he's telling me about Dennis, and well, I don't know what's happened, but he's had a few ailments, blah, blah, blah. He says, but we're coming down today, because it's his birthday, Teddy's birthday, like I said. He said, we're going to come down on Motorbike and Cycle, because last time they come down, they come on a trike, and a pair of them were 85. So I did a bit of a video on it, like 170 combined age coming on a trike. They had blonde wigs on, you know. They'll probably get locked up for that now. And now he's explained all blah blah blah, and he's going on, and he goes, oh, and I've been to ask things. I goes, wait, I goes, it's just what it is, you know. I said, it's things are a bit, it's not the same industry, Terry. He said, I have noticed that, and I said, how do you mean? He said, well, I've been talking to a chap at museum. He says, and he had a lovely Riley. He says, and I was talking. He says, I was telling him I knew you and blah, all this that over, because he was a watchman here, Terry. That's what he was. He was a watchman in his yard for years. That, you know, so. And he says, I'm talking, he says, what's this worth then? He said, well, he says, probably a year back, he said, it might have been worth about 10 or 12 grand. He says, but now, he said, I'd be lucky if I got 3. And I thought, and he says, so I said, that's how it is. I says, that's really how it is. I mean, I know I shot video out yesterday saying Fords, but that's why I've noticed with Fords, because Ford seem to be hovering a bit like somewhere near sort of price as they used to be. But I says to him, yeah, but this Riley Terrier, I says, nobody's really got an interest in it. I says, and what bits are left for it? You know, I says, that's the problem, and there's got no skills. I says, so, I says, top and bottom of it. I says, he's in, well, industries, realistically, I mean, and I may as well be realistic with you, because the era I'm on with the cars, you know, I'm not an 80s, 90s guy, am I? Like I mentioned on other videos, I'm not Cosy Man. You know, I'm not like, I don't know, Impreza Man. I'm not none of them. I mean, I've sat in this 50s, 60s, 70s. That's where I'm at. Very occasionally on 80s, XJ40, but as far as I go, I mean, XJS is 1990, Hendry. You know, I don't do a facelift one. I just work on Mach 1 one. And so, well, when they're saying things like that, it's probably 12, but I'll be lucky if I get 3. Well, this guy's getting feedback with this Riley, obviously from people with Rileys. And so, this era that I'm sat in, now, does it exist anymore? Is it real? You know, I mean, like, same with these cars. I mean, I do videos for you, and I've got to obviously rates finance. That's why there's all this blasting's here. This blasting's all on this table because I've got some marketing I'm doing. I have the back page, classic and vintage, and I've got to change my adverts a bit now to prove I do other services. You know, and there'll be a few fabbing pictures going on, because if I don't move down there, I won't be here. You know, and it's like all these cars that I'm like going to process for you, like video, show you what's this, what's that, what's that. Well, of what value have they got? You know, the only revenue I've got is probably maybe a bit of YouTube money. You know, that's as far as I'm going. So realistically, I mean, like I says to Terry, it's over. It's over, and I can't progress anywhere else because I'm sat where I'm sat. And to be honest, I'm not ready to progress anywhere else. You know, it's like I mentioned with Wing. You know, I mentioned about a painted wing, and it's like painting a fridge. You know, I mentioned this pearlescent paint. I did it for mate because it was cool, but there was no soul in it, no soul whatsoever in this wing I painted. I could show you this wing, this white wing. In fact, I'll pick this wing up and show it. Try not to drop it because it's mint. Now this is a wing of a Kia, and it's a pearlescent. You know, like sort of changes a bit of a colour, and not much a bit of a mop when it's on car. But I did it for this kid, and but it's soulless, absolutely soulless. I'll put it back so it don't get mad. And So like they're my options. You know, I mean, I've got my own cars I'm doing, I've got my own bits and pieces like this, and somehow I've got to get a living out of it. Now, everybody will have suggestions. Well, I ain't going down that suggestion or painting stuff like that because, as I've just said, it's completely soulless. It's not me. It's not me at all. This is where I belong. But I now belong in an industry that I don't think exists. You know, I honestly don't. And I've said this times many, and you probably think I'm going on, but I'm just telling you now. I'm getting feedback from other places. You know, and it's like when I refer to Terry, and then like I refer to Dennis, who's just passed on. And another thing Terry said to me, which, well, I'm laughing. I suppose you should. Well, I don't know. Or is that how it's meant to be? But he says, oh, he's not having a funeral, Dennis, because he'd already done something and you don't have a funeral now. Because there's nobody at our age to come to a funeral. And I thought, all right. And he says, and I'm not having one as well. And I thought, oh, okay, mate, you know. And I was like, well, obviously I might end at phone. He hasn't seen my expression. I mean, he'll see me today when I go down and take a bit of a present down, what she's done for him. And, but changed. And it's like when I was just going on about t-shirts. Took t-shirts on for our young'un. Because she bought me a load of t-shirts, stuff like that. She's all but years and after this bought. So when I went out, I'm picking through t-shirts and here I am. And then took one on this morning because I've got loads of them. Buys me all the time, birthdays, Christmas. Always get something that's dad or something like what is it? Talk about classic cars all the time. It's got me something to do with like stuff like that. And when I looked and it's got a label on the back, and I thought that label looks like it's real. And then when I peeled the label off on the back of a t-shirt, it's a George t-shirt that somebody's printed on. They've tried to put another label on, and that's how the real world is. It isn't real, you know. It's like I say. Like painting a fridge that way, and t-shirt's a scam. Like I just said, I peel a thing if it says George. So somebody's gone to George, bought some t-shirt for a print on. You know, we don't have a funeral anymore now. We just gone. You know, whatever. It's people's choice, and these cars, they're pretty and nice as what they are, and all years of effort and all that, worthless. Because same as I says, Terry, is the car worth $3,000? Who would buy it? Or would it drop in a dealer's hand hoping it can get somebody? But if they can't get somebody, they've got overhead bills are piling up, like I said. That's why all this is happening. It's all a big, massive picture that with the older stuff is the way through. So that's my video. Here's a like. You like listening to it? Pass a comment. You want to subscribe to my channel? You want to hear stuff like this? Also appreciated. So. Bit of a strange old carry off this morning, but just how it all worked and how it all panned out. And like as usual, it's gone off on tangents, it's done different things, but it's a fact. The era I live in and the era I work in is very rapidly disappearing. And let's hope I can come out at the other end of it. Thanks for listening, everybody. Take care.